caught a bug to the face the other day.
Damn. Okay, I'm back.
Not a good.
Yeah, I'm back for real.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Not a good feel.
No.
On my bike, I was
on the bike. That's what I figured.
Caught a bug like right here. And I couldn't tell. I was like bug or rock, and I reach up, and it was definite bug. Like it was.
That's why you wear a helmet.
I have a half helmet.
Yeah.
A half helmet?
Yeah. That's a thing. Covers the important half.
But not this.
No.
That's why you wear
It
a
leaves
full
you
helmet.
open to bug attacks.
To bugs.
Nah.
You're like, why?
Half helmet is it's a helmet.
It is a helmet. It does.
It meets my helmet requirements.
That's right.
And
By the state of Texas.
and I can still keep my
Fuck, that reminds me. I need
wind
to
on
go,
my face.
register my car.
Oh, I thought you were going to say register to vote. I'm like, girl, time's fast.
Time's fast.
Yeah. All right. You ready?
Sure. We recording?
Yeah.
Hit the music. Welcome, heathen sluts, and all of the above. This is the Puro Pinche podcast. My name is Rooster.
My name is Chibbi, and here on the Puro Pinche podcast, we talk shit about shit. I don't know. We need a new tagline, but we're happy you're here. It is still caffeinated and carbonated and carbon-based and
Carbon neutral.
and carbon neutral.
Yeah.
We'll have to fact check that. Anyhow, let's
Yeah,
go,
we're
people.
definitely data centering it somewhere. Welcome back, listeners. Much appreciated having you. Got a special guest with us. Long time guest, yet hadn't been here in a while. The streets were signaling to us
The streets
that there
were
was
upset.
tension. And so to ease that tension, we decided, hey, we gotta fix a wrong
We have to fix the wrong
and bring them on.
and we're gonna fix it 2 to 3 times over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome back, our
Urban
East Side correspondent,
I thought I was a senior black correspondent.
senior black East Side urban correspondent.
Yes.
Ooh.
It's Paul.
It's Paul.
It's Paul.
I forgot which button does what.
It all works.
I gotta step out.
All right, hit pause on the recording.
Oh,
I don't know what this is, but she's calling me back to back.
okay. Oh,
Hit the pause. It's like, oh, hey, it's Paul.
it
Paul's
was Paul. Paul's gone.
That would be nuts.
Paul's back. Paul's not going anywhere. Paul's annoyed.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
I just want to say this right now.
Okay. Is it on vinyl?
It's okay. I don't.
On wax.
So I have a rule. Like if I don't answer, then I'm busy.
Yeah.
But if you call back, then it's important.
Yes.
And so I'm not gonna say who this was, but
You know.
we have a child.
Ah.
So she calls, and I don't answer.
I feel like you have now limited the potential of who this could be.
We used to be married. So she calls, and I don't answer. So then she calls back, and I'm like, oh. So y'all see my face. I'm like, oh, crap. This must be important. We just dropped my kid off at school yesterday.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So I'm like,
Texas State, right?
yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm like, we gotta. This must be important.
Badger? No. What are they?
Bobcats.
Bobcats. I knew it was a bee.
So I step out, and she goes, "Are you busy?" I said, "Yeah, I'm in the middle of recording. What's going on?" "Oh, never mind." No. I stopped. Like, what's going on? "Oh, I need to ask you about a camera."
Ah! That's not important.
Camera talk. Well, welcome to the show, people. We are so happy you're here. We brought senior black urban correspondent Paul. We're happy that he's back.
Welcome to have me. We're welcome to be here.
Yes,
It's
yes,
also
yes.
we haven't had you back because we've been like just lily pad jumping to like recording days like
Whenever.
not consistent like we used to.
There are
figured
new
as
elements
much.
in
Yeah.
people's lives that have made consistency difficult.
Near
No.
impossible.
Yeah.
I understand. And I figured as much. I will say I felt the way like Pod comes back and I'm like, oh, and then new
It was
format.
Mandy. That was the thing, wasn't it? You were like, how the fuck is Mandy on here before me? Shout out to Mandy.
Okay, honest moment, yes. and be clear, I love Mandy Lynn. We have a beef that she doesn't know exists. Yeah, Mandy doesn't know this beef exists.
Like the one between you and JR.
No.
Before, now he knows.
JR,
but-
no, yeah, but JR been like JR started the beef. JR started to be in JR beef. No, the me and Mandy beef started because, and Mandy doesn't even know this is a beef.
Okay.
Like
She's
I
gonna have to
love,
listen to this pod.
I
order to
love
find out.
Mandy Lynn. I want to put that out there. I love Mandy Lynn. I got booked to do
I remember this beef.
yeah, you know this. I got booked to do the ML King March. And so I got a time slot. I was good. I knew what was going on. I show up for what I thought was my time slot. I show up early because they're like, be here at this time. So I'm there. And then a decision was made not to switch me and Mandy Lynn, to give me the early no people here time slot and give Mandy the later there are people here time slot. And it wasn't her fault. I know why.
Sure.
They did it specific. I hate to say this.
It was political.
It was racial.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It was racial. They were like, ooh, we're going to get the white girl to go up. And I was like, yo, that's racist.
What would MLK say?
Right.
Exactly.
But I mean,
I got
that
you.
being said, Pod's back. I'm like, oh, they'll bring me on. And then it's Mandy Lynn
and
for 47 episodes.
Hardly. She was on 2.
Yeah, I heard 47. Every time I heard, I was like, man,
There's Mandy
is
Lynn
she just
again.
on the show now?
she's the third host.
She is. That's right. Well, no, now you're back. We're happy to have you. How's life been? Treating you good?
No complaints.
All right.
Yep.
Hanging in there. Very cool.
Yeah.
Rooster?
So we got I'm good. Let's kick this off. Actually, let's kick the music off.
Kick the music.
We're gonna jump straight into some of the things we're talking about. Today's topic that I made up yesterday.
Yeah.
It's called trends.
That's how much we prepare.
But I do have some things I want to kind of pitch at y'all and get y'all's temperature on. I think the goal of trends is I want you to actually speculate and not try to hedge your bets, okay? Because sometimes we're like, let's say AI or something. We're like, is AI going to cause the apocalypse or not? And we're like, somebody's like, well, maybe. No, I want to fucking know, yay or nay. So we're going to talk about some of the stuff.
Okay.
But first, for example, first trend that I want to talk about is how's your day going so far? Is it going up? Is it going down? Is it plateaued? How's your day right now, Chibs?
Right now?
Yeah. Right now? All day. Today.
The day is on the up and up because it's still before noon.
Okay.
So,
yeah, that's true.
And it started good. Recorded another pod. It went well. Not this pod, Paul. Don't worry.
But Mandy was on the other part.
Damn it.
Recorded another pod. It went well. Recording this pod now. I'm amongst friends. I got a leather dog harness to make. I've got other projects in the works. It's a Sunday.
That is for a dog, though, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, leather dog harness.
No, I just didn't know. I mean, hey,
for
sometimes you got bad.
Actually, it's for a
boy
baby.
dogs. Oh, okay, yeah.
I can make a baby harness.
There you go.
That's right, and just pick it up by the back.
There you go.
That would actually work. Going up, and hopefully it keeps going in that trajectory.
Cool. How's your day going?
Oh, definitely trending up.
Trending up.
Definitely trending up. Yeah, definitely trending up.
you're
I'm
here.
here for starters, and there's no Mandy or
Uh-huh.
JR.
Yeah.
And there's no emergency.
Camera.
Unless you need a camera.
Yeah. No, definitely trending up. I got some decent plans for later, and those should not cancel. So
Cool.
yeah.
Legit.
Trend number 2.
No, what? How was your day trending?
Oh, it's trending up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Shit, so far, this little stupid idea of mine's working. So
Okay.
it's trending up.
Okay.
Trend number 2, MAGA. All right. With record poor polling for Trump, a rise in voter remorse, current polling of Dems over Republicans that we're seeing kind of in a lot of these races happening, and MAGA defections from Tucker Carlson and others, is the MAGA movement losing its grip? Is it trending up? Is it plateaued? Is it trending down? What do y'all think? Is the old guy at the top of the pyramid finally getting caught that this is a scam?
I'm going to say the MAGA movement is plateauing because I think the bulk of what we're seeing trending away is not the MAGA loyalists. It's the independents or disheartened Democrats that were like, I don't know, Biden kind of sucked. I'm voting for Trump. That's what's receding back to the well, shit. maybe wasn't the best choice. And now I see why. But I don't think it's growing, but I don't know if it's necessarily like on the decline. I think we're just like, I think it's plateaued, and where we're seeing a growth is on the Democratic side. And that growth might make it look like it's going down, but I don't know. I think those hardcore MAGA loyalists are still right there, towing the line.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I think it's shifting more than anything else. And I think at the demise of their orange leader, whether it's death or anything else, I think that I look at MAGA as Tea Party 2.0.
I would agree with that.
Right? It's the Tea Party re-envisioned, which will then be whatever MAGA 2.0 is. It's going to be another thing. So I don't think it's. I think it's plateaued, and the shift will trend up.
I will say though,
That's
like
a good point.
on the death part of it, I do think once he's gone, I don't think this movement survives. Like this movement is such a cult of personality that like
Yes.
I think that's what we're saying.
Without the leader figure there,
Yes.
like this whole movement will just dissipate
But that's
because
why-
there is no one that can like JD Vance, not it.
No.
You know,
Stephen Miller, not it.
definitely not it.
Yeah.
I don't know who else there is that
Yeah.
could kind of carry the torch, but I think
what's
that
his
would
name?
that would kind of
Marco Rubio.
no, definitely not it.
No.
Call it what
Because
you
I think
want.
Marco Rubio is MAGA by circumstance
Yes.
and what's the word when it's beneficial? When it's beneficial, there's a word for that.
We don't talk about how charismatic the orange guy is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That's why it works.
It works because of his charisma.
Yeah.
Well-
and you don't get a lot of that. Like there's not a lot of that anywhere. Just that level of charisma blended in with narcissism, but that charismatic nature that he carries, it's
It's a perfect storm.
Right, right. Which is why I say his demise, it shifts, and then once it shifts, the shift grows.
So I'm of the mind that it's on the downslope, but not by much. It's almost like plateaued. The only reason why I say it's on the downslope is because you have like Tucker Carlson specifically seeming like he's going to run for president.
The fuck?
Yeah. And so he's starting to, there's this growing gap of Republicans who are like Tucker, even Candace Owens a lot more personality and influencer based. Even Joe Rogan is now kind of distancing himself from Trump and MAGA. And what I think it is they're populating this new void of like all the things we like about Trump are good, like the populism of it, the system is corrupt of it, the swamp, all these like buzzy shit that he says. But what's not working anymore is things like ICE, things like
His personal wealth.
A lot of the Israel kind of conversation, a lot of the Saudi conversation that's not happening, but is kind of, you're starting to see that. A lot of the explosive sort of racist like rhetoric that you're saying about like Syed, I think his name is, the guy who won in Michigan, and how that kind of has always been deeply rooted in MAGA culture. But I think Trump is also kind of like, I don't gotta care about y'all anymore. Like I think we said this like 4 years ago.
Right.
Like he actually does not like his supporters. Like he would never hang out with them ever. And now that because of his crypto deals, his Saudi money, like all this other shit. Because one of the things I've noticed too, he doesn't peddle stupid shit no more. Like, you remember how for years it was like the Trump Bible, the Trump watch that didn't work, and the phone was probably the last one, and like even Trump coins, but now he's trying,
sneakers.
Right now he's just trying to get his name on like federal shit, but he's not selling dumb stupid shit anymore. Like actually,
Because he's selling crypto.
Because he's selling crypto,
and
and
he's selling favors.
right, and it's just he's like scam. Let me just openly scam you all.
Yeah.
And so like because he's in like fuck it, bitch, I'm rich now. He's like lost his fastball at one because he's going senile, but two because I just don't think he cares.
Yeah.
He's like, and he's even said as much like, it's not on me for these people to win anymore. Like, fuck it. And so I don't know. I think that's why I lean more to downtrending.
So but why do you think that after he dies or he's out of office or whatever removes him from the equation that it would trend back up?
Because people jump on the new wave. The new wave won't be called MAGA. It'll be called the other thing. But it'll be the same thing. Like the Tea Party and MAGA are the same thing.
Yeah.
They have a different label. And so
one is much more charismatic.
But one had a charismatic leader.
Yeah.
There was no Tea Party leader.
Yeah.
But once the new thing is announced, I think people just jump on the new thing. I heard someone say that racism is so tied into the fabric of America that being anti-racist is being anti-American, right? And knowing that it's tied into the fabric, the next thing is going to be just as racist. And the racists are going to jump on that thing, and that's when it'll start to trend up. It's the idea that this is new, we like it, because it's anti-brown and black people.
Yeah, but I don't know if that necessarily, like, that to me still feels like maintaining the status quo. You know, to your point, you know,
I think
like,
that's the point, though.
It's so embedded that it's like, it's just here.
Right.
You know, the MAGA movement made it like not just here, but also cool to be here. And now we've got this leader that we believe in. And like, it's a whole thing that like elevated it to a new socially acceptable, fully commercialized, almost celebratory moment,
Right?
Where, you know, to your point about the Tea Party, like nobody really partied for the Tea Party, right?
No,
like,
right. But
it was trying to accomplish the same things that have always been there, but it didn't.
No, there were Tea Party Republicans.
No. There were Tea Party Republicans, but what I'm saying is like,
point is Tea Party Republicans.
They weren't selling out stadiums.
Right, but it's because I think that was a branding issue, not a Tea Party issue. The problem is explaining Tea Party Republicanism to rural conservative people doesn't make sense.
Also, Tea Party is such a stupid name.
Right.
From a branding point of view.
It's better than birthday party.
Oh.
That's true.
Yes, someone ran under the birthday party.
Yeah.
That's weird.
So Tea Party Republicanism kind of did rebrand itself like into MAGA Republicanism.
Sure.
And it's nearly identical.
But that's what I'm saying, that like it's not sure, in platform it is nearly identical, but the movement only works because of the charismatic leader.
But
without that, even though those ideals are still there, even though people are going to jump on the next bandwagon, unless that bandwagon is another Trump-like figure, it's not going to go back up to what we were seeing 2016, 2015, right? Selling out stadiums, you know, like.
See, here's what I think. I think that things build on each other. And so what worked with the Tea Party movement, MAGA built on that. The next thing is going to build on that. And I'm not saying the next thing won't have a charismatic leader. In my opinion, they will have a charismatic leader. That leader may not run for president. That leader may try to influence the policies outside, but they will have a charismatic leader. Who that is, I don't know, because I'm not in the space to see who's coming up like that. Maybe Erica Kirk. You know, like it might be, but it's going to be somebody.
Nick Fuentes.
Yeah, it's going to be somebody, and that movement. That's why I believe that movement will trend up, because they will see what worked with MAGA, and then go, we can do that better. Which is what tends to happen a lot of times in things. Like you build on the last thing, and so they'll get a charismatic leader, even if the leader's a puppet. They'll still have it.
So then let me pose this question, because I said it's plateauing, you said it's trending down, you said it's trending down, or that it's kind of plateauing, but then it will trend up.
Yeah.
What do you all see a reality wherein the people wake up to the bullshit?
No.
You know, of like,
No.
because this is very much like on the backs of rural working class people that are not actually seeing any benefit from the policies that are being enacted. Like, is there a moment where like lights start to click there? Kind of how we're seeing with like, you know, ICE and Israel and like all of these other things where it's like, you know what? I don't know if this is for me, right?
No.
Because you said it was trending down, right? Like, does it keep a downward trend? And yes, something else comes up, right? But like that something else is not this that we currently have.
No. I don't.
And I don't see it trending down, and I don't see it. I don't see the people waking up.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll elaborate a little. The one thing that's radicalizing them is things like data centers. You're seeing a lot of rural communities finally, because it's literally in their backyards.
Yep.
They don't like it. They don't like the pollution. They don't like the construction. They don't like the effects that it's doing to their electricity bills, and on and on and on and on. And so they don't want it. And you're starting to see rural communities come out against that. But republicanism, nationalism, and racism is kind of in the bedrock of their area, because you can't, how can I say this? America is their like shiny sticker of exceptionalism. When you live, even if you live in a shitty rural town, which shout out to y'all, I'm not shitting on you, but you know where you live.
Yes.
And I love some of those places are cool. I've had great chicken fried steak in some of those places.
Shout out to Lavernia.
Yes. But to them, the land that they own, it means something to them despite its real lack of value. It's like, this is, I own a part of America. This is my family's land, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So when they have to police their culture or their speech, or and even if they don't have to, but if they think they do, all this like fear mongering and trans fear and blah, 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 trans panic.
So what you're saying is that no matter how bad it might get in other areas, so long as the Republicans are anti-gay or whatever, like they're still going to be.
Yeah.
But I don't think that, you know, like maybe I'm giving too much grace here, but like, I don't think that's the majority of Republicans.
Well, think about
it is a segment. It's for sure a segment.
I think it's, but it's, I don't think it's the majority, but I think that oftentimes if the thing doesn't affect us, then we don't care to fight it, right? And so even with the data center thing, I disagree with you, because I think, if they're putting a data center in your backyard, if they put a data center in Lavernia, the people of Lavernia are going to be like, wait a minute, no, we don't want this here.
But the people of Crystal City don't give a shit.
Uvalde's never going to say a word. Uvalde's, and we just saw this recently. They were trying to put an ICE detention center on the east side of San Antonio, and the people that I saw speaking out against it were people from the east side of San Antonio. I did not see anybody else, and maybe it's limited view, but I didn't see anybody from the west side going, hey, don't put that ICE detention center on the east side of San Antonio. I didn't see, fuck the north side. I didn't see anybody from the south side going, hey, don't put that ICE detention center there, because it didn't affect them. And I think the same with data centers. I think even with the Republican Party, it's, even if you don't know any gays, just don't know a single LGBTQIA plus person at all, there's still a problem, and so I'm still going to campaign against them.
So what I'm hearing is a lot of the Republican Party is single issue voters.
Yes, most definitely.
And so long as they continue to champion that one single issue, forget everything else. Okay, so then my counter to this, because I mentioned this when you asked the question of the trend, is the trend that I'm seeing is a rise in the Democratic Independent, Democratic Socialist movement, right?
Put a pin in that, because that was the next trend.
Okay. But shall we move on, or is there anything else to say here?
One last thing to that point. So I think the thing about the MAGA movement that's ultimately starting to shift is, and the air is coming out of the balloon essentially, is that I kind of agree with what Paul's saying about data centers and how it's really about who is being affected. But I think what we're also starting to see is poorer and rural communities like being the dumping grounds for tech billionaire bullshit. And it's like, well, if y'all like it so much, then why don't they build ICE facilities in the north side? Like, if y'all want to deport so many people, build that shit on your side of town. Fuck you, north side, over there. But of course they won't. Like, why don't you, if y'all want so many data centers, build them where you live. Why are you coming to where we live to build them? And then that's sort of creating the clash. And then the last thing I was going to say is when you talked about like the different types of Republicans, in my estimate, there's really only three. There's wealthy people who act Republican so that they can protect their wealth, and fine. Rural Americans who are sort of galvanized by rich people and rich mega churches and Christian nationalism to think that that's their side. And then media influencers. I think there's a lot of media influencers right now who don't believe this shit. But because of algorithms, if you say racist shit or you say some like anti-woke shit, you go viral. The algorithms push you, and so then you generate money, and now and it sort of becomes profitable for you to be that.
Yeah.
The fourth type of Republican is the poor, normally white person who sees that as their pathway to wealth.
Yeah,
because that's a distinct type of, hey, I'm poor, but this party is going to lead me to wealth.
Yeah.
Whereas the other party is going to lead non-me to wealth.
Yes. That's a great point, because that was also something I was going to say is the thing that MAGA and Trump did so well, and where I think a charismatic leader at some point can easily figure out if they were smart enough, is what MAGA did was go completely opposite to Democratic messaging, which was, hey, we should all have some sort of equal standing and caring and kinship and citizenship. Yeah, like from the richest person in the world to the, darkest, immigrant whose paperwork is sketchy. Like, we should all across this spectrum of Americanness come together. And Republicans are like, fuck that. We care about you and this us. But who is that us is then where the coded everything else goes, and so on and so forth. All right. So next trend, you already kind of touched on it. Democratic socialist. Is it trending up? Is it flattening?
So this was the way that I was going to phrase it was like, is this more left wing movement trending up so much to where on the right, no matter how much it trends up or down, this one will still be the majority, right? Because like you said, racism ain't going anywhere. It's been here. It's part of America, right? But does it matter that it's still there if more than 50% of the country decide, you know what, this is my bandwagon, right? Because if we're talking about like political movements and the political influence and all of that, a big part of this country is not that it is either Republican or Democrat. It's that it's non-voting.
Right.
Right. And so I think a lot of what you're seeing with democratic socialist movements is getting people that have been historically unengaged and engaging them. So like, do we see enough non-voters become voters on the left to where it doesn't matter how enthusiastic the right is?
Yeah.
No. Shit. No.
Oh, fumble Rooski.
That was me. I did that.
I was just confused.
It's like, who am I looking at? Oh.
And we're back. Here's what I was going to say. And this is the best way I can say this. If someone ran up on you right now and said, what's gaslighting? What would you say?
It is making someone believe something that's not true.
Oh, that's awesome. You have a definition of gaslighting. Gaslighting has been a term that people cannot define. They just...
or their definition is just completely wrong.
Democratic socialism exact same thing.
When Look, we just had a whole podcast on it and explained it for you. So the listeners of this show.
When you hear people say democratic socialism, it's like either you're afraid of it because it's socialism by Democrats, and the Democrats are the devil and anti-American, and they want socialism, or it's awesome because Mayor Mamdani, or whatever his name is, does it in New York, and it's amazing. But people don't know what it is.
But that was my whole argument on that podcast, was that, like, the issue with democratic socialism is not the platform, it's the branding.
Yeah.
Right? And so, like, what you're seeing more and more is people, you know, it, like, reminds me, like, when Bernie Sanders was going out and having these, like, town hall meetings in fucking Lavernia or wherever, right? Where he just went and just talked to the people. And once he talked to them, they were like, oh, actually, I like what you're saying. It's like, yeah, well, that's democratic socialism for you, right? So, like, we're seeing more and more of that, which I think is what is giving more rise to people being okay with the policies, the platforms, the ideas that they're presenting. And you see more of these people winning in the primaries, right? And all of that, like, to where does that become such a trend that it doesn't matter in what direction MAGA goes, that at least in the immediate to near immediate future, we see that take center stage, right? We got 8 years of hope and change. Do we get 8 years of...
I'm going to say right now, and let me frame this as clear as possible. From, like, today...
It's going to be so unclear.
Yeah, right. From today to the next 5 minutes. No, from today until November 2028, when the presidential election happens.
And the new X-Men movie is out.
And the new X-Men movie is out. This is the time where, for what you talk about a lot, which I'm in total agreement, if we want to break these two-party systems up, now is the time. DSA is on the rise, so I would say that's trending up. I'd say sort of traditional Democrats are trending down. They're basically Republicans of the 90s. And then the same thing with the Republican Party. I think they have the opportunity to split as well, to where we could have a four-party system. I think with democratic socialism, one of the good things that we're having is kind of like what Paul was saying. But in addition to what he was saying, is yes, it's hard for people to define what socialism is, but every day it's getting defined for them, like, the more it's out there. Right. And then with Mamdani, they're seeing, like, New Yorkers happy. You know what I haven't seen in, like, 20 fucking years is happy New York. And granted, yeah, they fucking won the title too, whatever.
Yeah. But they're happy.
But they're happy.
No, but it's even being defined by right-wing media, right? There's that graphic that's circulating of, like, Fox News being like, democratic socialism wants free health care, free education,
free child care.
Yeah. And it's like,
they're like, that sounds great. Yeah. It's like, compared to what? And with the other, that's also why you see Trump and the right wing now jumping past the socialism part, because it was enough to just brand someone a socialist to, like, kind of trip them up as a candidate. Now they're just going straight to, like, commie again. They've just gone straight to communism. Like, we're all going to wear brown uniforms and blah, blah, blah.
Red berets.
Which, you know what, for the autumn, it's not bad.
It's not a bad choice.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
So
it may work.
Yeah.
The beret be a thing.
Yeah.
Black berets, green berets, red beret. You know, like, they come in every color.
Yeah. So with the same DSA conversation, you're seeing a lot of these DSA. It's kind of a mixed bag. You're seeing some socialists, like Said, I believe his name was, El Said in Michigan, who won the primary and is now going for governor, I believe, or senator. That's right. Not sure.
One of them was going for governor, another one was going for senator. One of them won, the other one didn't.
Yes.
In the primary.
And so now it's starting to get, and then Mamdani, and then there's the conversation about, like, AOC potentially running for president. I don't know.
I think.
Where do you see it trending?
I see it trending up, but I think they have to beat the brand. Like, Democrats are losing the brand.
Democrats have been losing the brand.
Yes.
We've talked about this on this pod many times. The Democratic branding is ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and
no, not even ass, because some people like ass. It's
doo-doo.
doo-doo.
I mean, some people like doo-doo. We don't king shame in this house.
But you should.
Okay.
There should be levels.
No, and they're not losing the brand. They are staying on brand, and that brand is not working for people.
They are like, what was it? Like, you remember, like Fila. You remember when Fila was the shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
one of us doesn't know what we're talking about.
yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's like,
you are at, you know what?
they were big in the 90s.
They were big in the 90s, and then at some point, they just couldn't figure out the brand, and all they had was Grant Hill.
That's all they had. And they kept putting Grant out front years later.
Shoe brand.
Yeah.
Fila makes a shoe.
Oh.
Yes.
But
Which
I agree.
obviously
Yeah.
didn't last.
No, it's still around.
It
still
didn't
around.
make it. Yeah, well, so is the Democratic Party.
No, but that's the point. Is it becomes just like
So is FUBU.
yeah, true. But no, that's the thing. Is
And he's still on Shark Tank.
the Democrats are
was like,
yeah,
who?
he is. Yeah. Democrats are so afraid of being bold because they
yeah.
and
then they're
do very risk averse.
Stupid fucking bold moves like wearing those African
The dashiki.
dashiki
Or no, it
things.
wasn't the
Not a
dashikis.
dashiki, but the
Yeah.
things.
The kente cloths.
Yes.
It was a dashiki.
Was it a dashiki?
Yeah, you're talking about
Isn't a dashiki like a full garb?
No, no, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be half.
Half.
Yes.
But they were doing like the
Oh, they had the shawl.
Yeah, the
that
scarf
was,
looking thing.
That was a kente cloth shawl.
Yes,
You're right.
that kente cloth
Yes.
photo op.
I saw a guy in a dashiki in a Latino guy in a dashiki in HEB, and I was bothered.
You were bothered?
I was bothered.
You should have gone out to him like, brother.
And how do you know he was just Latino?
I didn't.
Right?
So the bothersome, me being bothered was just.
No, you were confused. Paul was
You know
confused.
what?
You were
That's what it was.
stereotyping.
Oh, very much so.
Confusion
Yeah.
confusion
It's like
annoys the shit
it's
out
like
of you.
Space Dragon.
I seen you in a dashiki.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see him.
Yeah.
Well, and that's what I was
But
going
you
to
were
say.
in your
like,
house, though.
That's what I was going to say. Like I went through a muumuu era, which is still always there. All right.
Yeah.
But some muumuus have prints that make them
Yeah.
very dashiki-esque.
Yeah.
And I've been gifted those. I never bought those. They were gifted to me, and I'm like, I can't wear this out in public.
Yeah.
You know, it's a problem.
Yeah, and it was the NHEB that bothered me. Anyway, moving on.
How do you know?
Next trend, climate change. Are we just staring at the face of ecological Armageddon and just kind of like, this is it?
Yes.
So we got heat domes from Super El Nino, tornadoes on the north side or northwest side, flooding and drought, paradoxically enough. And then Canada and what was it, Spain, I think it is. Like Europe is just on fire.
And we're heading into an El Nino.
Yeah.
One of the strongest El Ninos in recorded history.
Yeah.
Yes.
Still trending up?
No. Yes, we're just staring it in the face and being like, well, I guess it is. I just read a report on this where the scientist guys were basically like, the window closed, y'all.
Yeah.
We missed it. Like, unless there's a hot, like 2050, even if we make changes by 2050, we're kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Unless we make changes by like 2030. And ain't nobody talking about it. It's getting no coverage. Ain't no politicians trying to make it a platform piece. The world can't fucking agree on anything. So don't look up. Don't
Sure.
look up. Don't look up. That's I think that's we are head in the sand right now. It is not only like it's not even trending down. It's already underground.
Yeah, I agree with Chibbi. I think there is no climate change trend to trend up. There is it.
Greta Thunberg.
Who?
She tried.
She tried.
She tried.
Always welcome on the pod.
Always welcome on the pod.
She really did try.
She tried. No.
Yeah,
And
shout out to her.
she made it.
fucking
There was a
tried.
moment there, but like it was just a moment.
Yeah.
It was not a movement.
Yeah.
You know, and
She's still trying.
I know, and hats off to her. But like, you know, there is no Trump for climate change.
No.
There's no charismatic leader who will make us all believe how fucked we are. Yeah.
All right.
So I'm happy I don't live within 100 miles of the ocean.
Yeah, that's kind of the main thing. Because like even there are, I guess that's honestly why I wanted to, as the trend conversation, have it, was because I do agree with you. Is it's like it is noticeably bad, whereas I think even 5 years ago, maybe not as noticeably bad, but since then, like every single year, we're having like crazy floods in the Midwest or some tornado gang wars, like, and not in Tornado Alley. Like Tornado Alley has now shifted. Like all these other complicated, fucked up, like there's tremendous reporting about how basically New Orleans is going to be gone in 4 to 5 years.
Houston, Miami, New York.
Yes. And
Did we lose the butterflies?
not completely.
Because I haven't seen the butterfly migration, and I thought it happened
Yeah.
early August. Was I wrong about the butterfly
I
migration?
think you might be wrong.
Okay, I haven't seen it though, and I kept
Not this year.
I'm trying-
You're right. I don't think I've seen it this year.
I used to travel to Corpus a lot, and I was a mass murderer of butterflies.
yeah.
And I'm trying to think what time of year that was, and it was definitely not hot.
Okay, so maybe it's on its way.
It's more.
I just noticed the other day. I was like, man, I haven't seen the butterfly migration.
It's a really great episode, Rooster.
No, let's well, when things are trending.
Yeah. No, but you make a point. It is. It's a thing that no one is addressing.
Yeah.
And it's the same conversation we were having last pod about like AI, right? Like we talked about like the CDC for AI or whatever, like, or just the CDC. It really is just a continuation of like the experts are saying the thing, but no one is listening to the experts, right?
And
until
dismantling a lot of it.
that part too. Until tornado takes out your house, right?
Here's the
Until
problem.
New Orleans is gone. Then we're like, oh shit,
experts-
maybe we should have listened to them.
The experts end up being, unfortunately, like Fauci,
Yeah.
right? Like Fauci during the COVID pandemic was the expert, and we listened to Fauci. And we should have listened to Fauci because he was the expert. But then when you find out that he may have also had some financial benefit,
Some insider trading.
you're like, I can't believe, I can't trust him anymore.
But the two things can be true.
No, the two things are true most times, but because of things like that, I mean, you said with the BLM movement, like the BLM movement was happening, and they were on the cusp of making real change, and then we found out that some of the BLM leaders were also financially savvy. That shouldn't be a problem.
No.
But
that's what
it became a problem.
But I think that's what hurts we'll call it the progressive side.
Yeah.
Is that we expect every progressive to just be a monk.
Right.
And it's like you can't, you have to sort of, we all have to sort of agree that we made this devil's bargain with the country that we live in.
Yeah.
Where it's like, we go to Walmart and get cheap clothing because it's off the backs of like tiny Filipino children fingers. We know that, and it's bad and it's terrible. And if they shut it down, we should shut it down. But the BLM movement, for example, it's like they need the money to get nice houses because they're getting terrorized and attacked and murder attempts and like it's not just because like, oh shit, I'm fancy now.
Yeah, I was having this conversation with someone around oil that they were just like, oil, terrible, bad, blah 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 blah, and I'm like, well then throw away your phone, throw away your laptop,
Right.
Like throw away anything you have made of plastic. Stop driving entirely, right? Like either like if you're gonna stand that hard on this pedestal,
Get off the grid.
then exactly, right? Yeah. But like you said, we've made this deal, right? We live in this era. The issue is that I'll use this example with like the experts, the scientists. Scientists can be right 99 times, but if they're wrong once out of those 99 times, completely discredited.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with, the leaders of these movements where it's like you find out one thing about them that, puts a stain on their name,
Dude.
and the whole movement, like, fuck it all.
I'll tell y'all this. When I lived in Atlanta, went to a church, Elizabeth Baptist Church, great church, loved it. My pastor one day pulled up in a 7 Series BMW, and people lost their shit because they were like, wait a minute, what? And so rumors started flying, and my pastor showed up and said, I need y'all to understand that the money the church pays me did not buy this BMW. I have not told y'all this because it's not your business, but I own several Quiznos.
Because Quiznos is fucking awesome.
And he said, he was like, I didn't announce it because I didn't want y'all to feel obligated to shop there, but I own like 4 Quiznos. Quiznos bought this BMW. Y'all don't pay me enough for this BMW. And that made people go, oh, but it took that, right? You see a pastor in a BMW and you think, oh, he's crooked. No, he's just financially savvy. But we look at our experts and we want them to be monks. We want them to be poor.
We want them to be perfect.
We want them to struggle, or we want them to be perfect. And then when they're not, we say it discredits everything they've ever said.
Yeah.
Like everything they've ever said is trash because they bought a house.
A nice house.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to keep saying this whole episode. What else, Rooster? Because so far this hour has been
It's
trending down.
So the last trend we'll do and then we'll get out of here is the superhero genre.
Yes.
So this last weekend, the new Spider-Man movie came out, and it is set to break even Endgame records.
All right. Come on, Tom Holland.
I've seen it, and I don't want to spoil anything because certain people have not.
Because certain people went without telling their friend group.
I haven't seen it either, so
Yeah.
You want to go to the movies later?
we should.
All right,
Y'all
let's go.
should.
We saw several movies together, though.
Did
Like,
we?
there was a window where we...
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Deadpool.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah.
And Black Panther.
That's right.
Yeah. There was a window where we were going to movies way too
Because
much.
Paul at this time had a great job where he could just like, hey man, I got like 3 hours and shit, and I know you ain't doing nothing. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'll go.
Rooster's the one who turned me on to movies happening on Thursdays.
Yeah.
You know,
I did not know that, and so I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Tuesdays also sometimes.
Yeah.
And Mondays.
Yeah, no, but like,
No, releases. I know what you mean.
So
I hate Chibbi.
a little bit of context. So the Spider-Man movie is
Just not
doing
Wednesdays.
tremendously good, like financially. Critics are loving it. Tom Holland, Zendaya, and all them are doing wonderful. The Supergirl movie that had a lot of promise bombed.
Super who?
Supergirl.
What?
Did you watch the Wonder Man show?
No.
I actually think you
fuck is that?
see. This is part of the problem. I think it's on Disney Plus. I think you specifically will love it.
Wonder Man?
Wonder Man.
Wonder Man.
You might like it too because you like what's his name? Damn, I can never say his fucking name.
Jabbar?
Yeah,
Kareem
Abdul-Jabbar.
Yes, I do like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Wonder Man.
Yes, it's a series that was on. Yahya Abdul-Mateen. Yahya Abdul-Mateen. He's a great actor.
Is that a Marvel thing?
Yes.
Because Wonder is. Oh no! Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and I don't want to give any of the premise away, but it was.
I'm currently watching Daredevil Born Again because I need to get through that.
Cool.
Anywho.
You'll love Wonder Man, and it flies.
Awesome.
The thing about this Wonder Man show is going into what we're talking about, which is the superhero like TV, like just mass, how there was so many happening at once.
Cinematic universe.
Yes. It was a show that they made, shelved, weren't going to put out. Fans were like, nah, put that shit out. So they just kind of were like, fine, here you go. Nobody watched it, but the people who did were like, this is arguably the best thing y'all have ever made.
So Thunderbolts.
No, yes. It's another Thunderbolt situation. And Yahya Abdul-Mateen, who was the lead actor on it, got nominated for an Emmy for it because he's so good. And then they canceled it. They were like, oh yeah, so we're not gonna do season 2. And people were like, what the fuck? And actually 4 months ago they said they were gonna do season 2. So they begun the process of starting season 2 just to cut it. And so you have that, but then you also have Doomsday on the horizon. So the question is it are the superhero franchises holding on for dear life? Is it waning, or is it pulling itself back up?
I'm going to let you go first, since you are the resident non-superhero fan.
Yeah. I think it's trending. I think it is pulling itself back up. But I don't think it's because of the genre as much as I think it's because movie theaters are finding ways to get people back.
Look, those commemorative, limited edition buckets and cups are,
and so
I have a lot.
I think as movie theaters come back, that's the genre that gets people back in the theater, right? But I think,
or the Odyssey,
which, by the way, let me just say right now, y'all were both wrong.
About what?
Well, he hasn't seen it yet.
What?
The Odyssey.
I saw the Odyssey.
Oh yeah, you liked it.
I liked it.
No.
It was fine.
Initially, the initial conversation, I listened to this podcast.
That was his take.
It was a group take.
There was no group take.
The initial conversation was the Odyssey ass.
No.
And I was like, oh, they haven't seen it. I loved it.
You loved it.
Anyway.
I thought it was fine.
I think.
Which is not, it's like saying WrestleMania was good. It was like, it's fucking WrestleMania, it should be epic.
I think that it's that theaters are finding ways to get people back. And so as movie going is going up, that's the genre that's going to get people back. So from that perspective, I think it's going up with the help of movie theaters trying to make a comeback.
I mean, well, you know, the merger that may or may not happen between Paramount and Warner Brothers Discovery. I think it was the AMC CEO or the Regal CEO or both that recently came out. They were against it. They recently came out being like, actually, no, we think this should move forward because they legitimately believe the promise that they're making of putting out like 30 movies a year from these movie houses, right? Because the idea is get people back into theaters. Yeah. So I do agree that like it's definitely getting people out. Yeah. You know, what did we go see? Oh, I went to go see Hadestown the weekend that Spider-Man came out. That thing was packed.
Hadestown?
Hadestown.
Oh, okay.
It's a musical.
Yeah.
You might like it.
Are you in it?
I will be one day.
What did I tell you about musicals?
No, you went to go see The Wiz and I wasn't in it. So.
It's The Wiz.
And it's Hadestown. We'll talk about it. Anywho, so I think the thing is, I think this genre has always kind of had the waves, right? Like if we're talking about the cinematic universe, you know, like superhero cartoons had their moment in the 90s, right? Like it was huge. And so then like they started making movies, but then some of those movies kind of sucked. Like the first Hulk movie, and there was a few others in there that just kind of like, yeah. And then with the MCU, like with Marvel Studios actually becoming a thing, you started to see a rise of it. But even that like took a while. Like I don't think, you know, like the first Iron Man, right? The first...
Yeah, it wasn't like the biggest hit of 2008.
No, right? It took a while to ramp up. And so you saw this peak in Endgame. And so, yeah, when you're at the top, the only place to go is down. And so it takes a while to kind of ramp back up. I do think they kind of lost their way there because it started to get too convoluted and fans started to feel like, well, if I don't watch the 4 seasons of this show, then I have no idea what's happening in this movie.
All right. But speaking of convoluted.
And we'll get there. I think they're they've caught on to that.
Yeah.
And have started to make the ancillary watching less mandatory in order to, you know, like be emotionally invested in the movies. Plus, I think they just have there's some like killer casting and like really strong stories that feel like they can't, like the Spider-Man ones, like I mentioned before we started recording, like I've never been disappointed with the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, right, that have come out. So yeah, I think it's having I think it's going to have a moment. I think many of us have been waiting for the Disney money X-Men. And And that might also be why we're kind of hanging on, because it's like, but I want to see this happen, right? And obviously they lured us in with Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart, and I don't know what the fuck Channing Tatum is doing there, but whatever. So that's how I feel about it. What did you want to say?
Speaking of convoluted, they also dropped the X-Men cast.
Yes.
Thoughts?
Okay. I think oh God, what were the characters now? The Phoenix character?
Jean Grey.
Yes.
By Sadie Sink.
Yes, Sadie Sink. I think that's potentially interesting.
I'll tell you right now, no, she kills it.
Yeah?
In Spider-Man.
Oh, okay, great. Oh, wait. Like she makes as Jean Grey? How dare you?
I thought you literally
heard. How dare you? This podcast is over.
Damn. Yeah, I fucked that up. No, I really fucked that up. Yeah, my bad. I thought you knew at least that.
I know nothing.
Damn.
Okay, so
she kills it.
Well, great. Then that validates my
Sadie Sink is Jean Grey.
Yes.
Kit Connor is Cyclops.
Okay, let's go one by one.
Yeah.
So as a fan of
Broadway,
Heartstopper.
Sure, yeah.
Which is arguably not great. I don't see it. I could be proven wrong, but I don't see it. It's okay.
I'm gonna bounce around because there's
a gay Netflix
few.
show.
Samara Weaving.
None of this makes sense to me, by the way.
No, it's cool. One of us doesn't know what we're talking about.
Exactly. What is Samara Weaving?
I love Samara Weaving. She is arguably one of my favorite non-known actresses. She was in
Everybody pulling up IMDb.
Yes, Samara Weaving.
SAMARAWE. Samara Weaving. 3 Billboards. Oh, I loved 3 Billboards. This chick.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And who's she playing?
She's playing the White Queen.
Yes, as Emma Frost. I see that. Come through. Who did they announce? Okay,
Let me keep going.
Yeah.
Because I have an order to this. Christopher Abbott as Professor X.
That one, I'm
reserving judgment.
I'm reserving judgment only because
I'm optimistic though.
He's currently on Broadway doing Death of a Salesman. He plays Biff. Yes. I was like, isn't that from Back to the Future?
He's a brother?
He's the son.
Dad? Oh, the son.
No, the dad is Nathan Lane.
No, okay, got you.
Yeah, Nathan Lane and
Biff. Got it.
Audrey
Plaza?
No. I forgot her name. Anywho, the 2 leads, God, I wish I had seen that. But tickets were like $200 for like nosebleeds. So
sorry, Arthur Miller, I forgot all the characters in your play.
I know, right? Clearly American education is failing us.
Yeah.
So word on the street is he's killing it in that role. I don't think I've ever seen him in anything else.
I've seen him in that Wolfman, the new one. He kills it. I
feel like I saw that. Was he the Wolfman?
He was.
Okay.
It's a movie where I feel I've seen people either really, really like it or they're kind of like, I don't know, it just kind of lost me somewhere in there. And I think that's understandable.
I'm gonna have to rewatch.
But he was good in that. And so I'm optimistic about him. Here's Maya Boyd as Storm. That's the one where I needed to check out what has she been in? Who is she? Never heard of her. She looks the part.
She does.
But apparently she's a Broadway trained actress. I was a little like, who?
I mean, she looks like she could be my Storm.
Yeah.
She is nice.
Now here comes some of the big ones. Indy Navarrete. I don't know.
From
Obsession.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I had no idea. I was just saying. I was trying to contribute.
Gotcha. Plays Rogue. I don't know if I like that. I feel like she's being shoehorned off the Obsession run.
Maybe. Is she going to go for the accent? Because if she doesn't, that feels like a miss.
It does feel like a miss.
And
or unless they want to make Rogue Latina.
I mean,
which
also feels like a miss.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And then the last big announcement was Mr. Big Hands, Adam Driver, Mr. Sinister.
Mr. Horseman.
Yeah.
Mr.
Centaur.
Sit on me. Mr. Squash me with your big hands. No, that's the John Oliver bit. I'm actually, you know what? I think I've come out publicly on this podcast saying I am not the biggest fan of Adam Driver.
Really?
Yeah. I think my first exposure to him was Girls. And I don't know, just everything I've seen him in, I'm like, he's
You've never seen Black Klansman, have you?
fine. Yeah.
Oh, I think he's awesome in Black Klansman.
I was just like, I think he's fine. He's fine. You saw Black Klansman.
That's so racist. It's so racist.
But tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, you're right.
Exactly. As the superhero movie person, I'm like, you've definitely seen that movie.
Yeah. I saw Black Klansman.
So I don't know. I've always been lukewarm on Adam Driver.
I don't know who Adam Driver is, though. But, I mean,
he was in Black Klansman.
You couldn't convince me. You couldn't tell me because I don't watch movies like that.
As Mr. Sinister, right?
As Mr. Sinister.
Yeah. I mean, sure, maybe. I guess. I'm always lukewarm on Adam Driver. I'm never excited about him.
All right. So we kind of feel like they're either hanging on for dear life or pulling themselves slowly up.
I think they are having a moment. I think it's going back up. The new trailer for Doomsday dropped, and it looks really promising.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I know that guy. I've seen that guy in the stuff.
Yeah. He was in all the Star Wars ones. I don't know if you
Kylo Ren.
Yeah. Which again, also I thought
he did good. It
was fine.
in that, but I just think those movies were bad
a little bit. And maybe I am just a bit biased, but I think.
Did you see Marriage Story? Maybe go watch Marriage Story. I think that's still on Netflix.
I don't think I did.
It's him and ScarJo. I don't like the film that much because, one, it's a marriage story and it's just you're literally watching
a marriage collapse.
Yes, and they're really good actors. I'll just leave it at that.
All right,
so you're just like, damn, like I don't like. So what about us? Are you like, who do we go with? Like the whole time, it's bad. It's a hard hang.
That's funny.
Much like this pod today.
Oh God!
But
no, I feel like we ended on a good note. I think like let us know, listeners. Like if you went out there and you saw Spider-Man, right? Is it the next Endgame? Is it better than Endgame? Is it out there? How do you feel about the X-Men casting? Are you
hit us in the DMs?
Is this the only thing that's keeping you around till 2028?
I feel like in most cases for all this, we're just kind of hanging on. We're all just looking for something.
We're just looking for the next thing. We're looking for the thing that makes us go, yay.
Yay.
Even if it's briefly.
I legitimately spent like 80% of yesterday planning out a new project to do. Even though I have XYZ projects, because I'm like, no, I need something new, something fresh.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully this podcast got y'all through, people. We appreciate y'all joining us. But
this is what happens when Paul comes on the pod. We go back to 2-hour episodes.
Dude, I didn't kick the camera over. I did not kick the camera over.
45 minutes of it was camera kicking.
Was it?
I kicked it. The dog kicked it. Chibbi kicked it.
It was kicked.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what other trends are you seeing out there that we didn't talk about? No, not you. Listeners. What other trends are you seeing out there that we didn't talk about? Maybe we'll make this a regularly occurring thing. Like, let's just talk about the latest trends every once in a while. So let us know if there's something we missed.
Is there a trend of Navy sailors jumping off boats? Let's find out about that.
You know what? So stay tuned to Fox News and see.
They won't talk about it.
They won't. They don't.
It's like they wanted to swim.
They were hot. Yes. It was hot, and the water was nice. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to another episode of the Puro Pinche Podcast. We are in your feed every Tuesday morning, and I release it specifically at like 6 a.m. Central Time so that the people on the East Coast can watch it, can listen to it on their commute to work. I'm here for you. I see you. I want you to be entertained or mildly depressed on a Tuesday morning. Thanks for hanging with us. If you wanted more information or you want to slide into our DMs, you absolutely can. Rooster, where can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram, ROOSTMTZ. Chibbi, where can they find you?
They can also find me on Instagram, Gemini's, GEMINEYES. Also, Gemini's Productions on Instagram. Same spelling with the word productions afterwards. Paul, do you want to be found?
Sure.
Where can they find you?
At Paul Did It, PAULDIDIT on Instagram, Twitter. I don't tweet. Threads,
TikTok, Twitch.
I don't know that I'm on those platforms. I might be.
Are you on Foursquare?
No.
MySpace is making a comeback. We didn't talk about that trend, but apparently it's coming back. We'll talk about it later. But yeah, thanks for being here, people. Until next time, stay safe out there.
Toodaloo, sluts.